If you're a small business owner and you struggle getting on camera, this video is for you. What's up, guys? My name's Corey, and I am a marketing agency owner. I've been doing this for about 12 years. And, it's hard to get on camera at first because you really aren't talking to anyone. Even right now, it seems like I'm looking at you, but I'm really just looking at a camera. So how do you do that? How do you get past the nerves and things like that? Well, I've got my notepad right here, like right in front of me. And then I've got a timer right in front of me. And I'll have to show you a behind the scenes video a little bit later on how I do this. But ultimately, I want to talk about a couple things to just kind of get you in the mental space to be able to record a video like this or a video for your brand. Because truthfully, nobody knows your brand better than you. So the first thing, I'm going to look down at my notes here, right? I'm not reading from a prompter. I'm just speaking off the top of the dome here. The first thing is, if you have confidence issues or if you have big time nerves about being on camera, you like turn into a different person the second that you have a camera in front of you. It's okay. That's the first thing, is it's all right. But I want you to think about the responsibility that you have with the knowledge that you know. You know, there's this amazing book out there by Russell Brunson called Expert Secrets. I would highly recommend you go and get it. And it really talks about how if you have knowledge that can benefit the world or help other people in any way, you should totally share that information, because just keeping it locked in your brain isn't helping anybody, all right? So that's something that I would say first, to just kind of reframe the way that you think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. The second thing, and I'm going to look down at my notes again, all right, is the sound and the light. Now, this microphone is really, really good for me, and it makes me sound good. It's a SM7B, which you see a lot of times on different podcasts and things of that nature. And sometimes you'll see people not talking directly to camera like this. They'll be like talking like this and be like, exactly, I know what you're talking about, right? That makes them look like experts, and they might be talking to someone else and they might not be. Chances are they're not on a podcast every stinking day, like in person, with beautiful lights and sound. That's probably a setup that they have at home. And lighting and sound are important because it just makes you feel like it's good quality, right? I feel like you really hear the rich tones in my voice. I have a nasal quality of my voice, but like whatever, right? This is me. I think that as far as lighting goes, again, I'll have to show you some behind the scenes, but I've got one straight light that happens to work, right? My eyes are kind of like set back in my head, just like how I'm made up. But usually you'd have a light over here, some light behind you that's shining towards you. And I kind of have that with my globe lights there, right? My friend helped me set this up. And then and by the way, I control all the light in the room, all of the light. So we don't want any daylight coming in. I'm not facing a window or something like that, which is good, but the sun goes up and down, clouds, stuff like that. So it might change. And then as far as my background, it's nice, it's clean. I have a couple of floating shelves up there. My whole office is very peaceful and quiet. So sound and light are very important as well. Third thing, I'm going to look back down on my notes again, is I don't think you should have a script. I don't think you should use any AI software that makes it look like your eyes are looking at the camera. It's just weird. Right? Like I told you, I am not reading from a script. I am speaking about things that I know. Therefore, it helps me, go back to that first thing I mentioned, be more confident. And I need that confidence to go through the camera because the people that I'm talking to and trying to reach are potential future clients for my marketing agency. So I have to make sure that whenever I speak with confidence. I speak with, authority, but really it's in a collaborative nature. And the only goal from me doing these videos is to be a likable human being to someone out there that might need marketing services. But ultimately, the reason that I do this and the reason that I set up these videos and the reason I started my channel and got it going again is because I have an opportunity to help people that are small business owners that are continually getting screwed over by big marketing agencies that don't pay attention, agencies that don't have white glove service, agencies that remind clients that they're just one of many. And the one thing I say to any client that I have that asks me how many clients I have, I say one, it's you. And if you ever feel any differently, you need to fire me, right? And I really stand by that. I have a podcast called Marketing with Morals where I'm just like giving the real deal info. And I really stand by that because a lot of people that come to me after they've been burned really badly by another marketing agency. So I hope this helped. This is a short video, just a bite-sized piece for you to think about before you get out there and start to do marketing for your small business. And, you have that responsibility. You have to have good sound and light. You have to have that confidence. And then, of course, don't go by a script. Just go off of what you know. I have a couple notes here that I look down to every now and then, but even if I didn't have the notes, I'd be able to fly off the top of the dome. Just like Harry Mack, the rapper. If you don't know who that is, look him up. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching, even if you made it to this far in the video. And we'll see you next time.